Yep, you guessed it. We're gonna start picking corn. Got the picker ready, got all my wagons lined up. We're gonna fill every single one of these. We got a 30-acre cornfield across the street there, right there. We're gonna go down the middle and we're gonna go around. I took a little break there for a while, but I'm back in action. My name's Matt, and I'm a northwestern Pennsylvania beef farmer, and I raise a few crops. So come join me. Hit that subscribe button if you like my content. Let's get started. Today I'm going to use the new Idea 324 2-row corn picker. Got it all greased up. Got it oiled really good. It's all ready to go. So let's hook onto a wagon. Let's get started. Okay, I got the picker backed up to the wagon. And I wanted to show you here. See these holes? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. What that's for is I could put my hitch onto any one of these holes, and it helps me put corn in the wagon either on the left or the right side. So if I put the hitch here to here, the majority of the corn's going to be on the far side of the wagon on the other end. If I put this hitch on that side, then the corn's going to be on this side of the wagon towards me. So what I like to do, I'm going to start off, we're going to go ahead and put that hitch right in the middle. And then as we go along, we can move it so that the corn's either on the left or the right side of the wagon as it gets full. There we go. Okay, I'm coming up on the cornfield and I'm going to cross the road. And I'm just going to start right in the middle of this cornfield. I'm going to go right through it. First pass. Because if I was to go from end to end, it would take me forever to make that turn and go all the way around the field. So I'm just going to cut it in half. And you'll see what I do when I come back to get that row that I knocked down. I should be able to pick it up. We'll just start right here. My rope here, this is for my elevator on my picker. I could shut it off like that, or I could turn it on. You can see the corn going up in. see a lot of grass right in this area. It's where the corn didn't do as good. And there was a lot of sunlight. But I still see cob, so. Okay, I got one full wagon. Let's take a look, see how it looks. Now it is November 17th. Let's get up here and take a look at it. Oh yeah, it picked pretty nice. These cobs aren't the biggest. You can see they're pretty small this year. We sort of had a little drought there during the summer, but I was lucky to get what I got. As far as picking goes, in the mornings is really good, like when it's frosty, or like right after a nice light drizzle. It picks a lot cleaner. We're going to do a moisture check on this because we're going to do some combining later. So why don't we take a couple cobs here. I'll take 2 cobs and let's go in and let's do a moisture check. Okay, I got 2 cobs and we're going to do a moisture check here, so I'm just going to peel them. I like to break them in half and then just peel them. It's good to know the moisture, not necessarily for picking corn. You can get away with high moisture because it's just going to go in the crib. But we're going to do some combining and we're going to put some of this corn in super sacks. And I don't have a dryer, so it's really important to see what the moisture is when I go to do that. Because if the temperature outside, if it gets up back to 60, 70 degrees, I'm going to be in trouble with storing corn that way. But if it stays, 40, 30 degrees down to 20, I should be fine. So let's just see here what we got. Usually 2 cobs is enough here. This corn is 101 day corn that I planted. So that means it takes usually 101 days for maturity. But I normally like to plant in northwest Pennsylvania, I like to plant at least 97 day or lower. I got 101 day, which is a little bit long for me. Okay, that should be enough corn right there. So let's take our meter. Okay, take the cap off. Okay, take your corn, put it inside. I fill it all the way up to the top. And, you know, there's different types of meters here. This one here is nice so that, you know, I could actually take this out in the field with me, throw it in the combine, and actually do tests out there. Okay, so we're going to level off the top. Okay, and I'm going to put the cap on. Hopefully my batteries are good. And I'm going to turn it until this is flush right here. That top piece is flush with the cap. So I'm going to turn it, turn it, turn it. Feel it? Right there, it's flush. Okay, so let's turn on our meter. Okay, I got the meter on, and I want to select what I'm doing. I'm doing high moisture corn. Okay, so now that my cap is set, I'm going to hit the test button. Takes a couple seconds here. And it says my corn is 18.2%. Right there, 18%. So it's not too bad. That's really good for actually picking corn. It could go down a little bit more to combine, but it is November 17th, so I want to try to beat the bad weather and try to get this corn in. So overall, we're not too bad. All right. Now what we're going to do, we're going to feed the cows. I'm going to take you along, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with some corn with the cows. But first we got to give them some round bales. We'll get back to more corn picking action right after I feed here. We got a lot more corn to pick. But we got the cows over there, they're standing. And they're looking at me like, hey, give me some more hay. So that's what we're going to do. I want to show you another project I got going on here. And we're getting the truck ready to haul, if we do have any extra, shelled corn to the mill. Well, I hauled dirt in my dump truck here. And I had the bed up in the air. And when it rained, it helped me clean this bed out. I had some dirt in there. You can see it stuck at the top on the right side. But look at this. Most of it fell out. So I got to clean that truck out. And we'll be using that truck here when we go to combine. How you doing there, Yaya? Yeah, I got you some hay. Come and get it. Look how they're just standing there waiting for me. All right, we're gonna put this round bale right in that ring. Okay, don't touch that camera. Leave the camera alone, girls. No. Hey, girls. I didn't want them to knock my camera over. I was going to take a shot of me putting that bale in that round ring there. And they came up to the camera. Hi there. Come on, girls. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. There you go. We're gonna put a bell in that green wagon right there. I've been putting 2 in there. Come on. There we go. There's one. I'll put another one on the other side. Look at that girl. She's outside the gate. She's not allowed out there. Yeah. Come on, you got to get back in. You're not allowed out here. What are you eating? Weeds. You know where you're supposed to be. Yeah, you. All right, let's get her in. Yeah, you know where you gotta go. Turn around and go back through the gate. No. Go on, you want that green stuff, don't you? Hey. Come on, get moving. Get moving, grooving. Go, go. Go back and eat your hay. And here's bell number 2. See if we can flip it in there. There we go. So I give them 3 bells every other day. In a future video, we are going to make some fence line feeders right here, so we don't have to come into the pasture and destroy it with the tractor. We're just going to feed them outside the gate right here. That'll be coming up. Oh, it's going to probably be a winter project. Well, things just don't go perfect all the time. We had a little breakdown here. We're putting corn in the bucket in the tractor. If you can see down and through here, had a little jam up at the conveyor. There's gears here. There's a clutch, okay? So when it jams up, that clutch spins and then you hear a horrific sound. Well, my pin broke. You can see in this gear right here. I'm glad I didn't lose that. But the pin fell out and I need to put a pin in here, and the chain snapped. I got the chain, I found it in the field. So Lisa's taking the corn out of the corn picker now. Once we get that, we'll free that up down there. Sometimes a cob, if it just doesn't land in there right, it'll jam up the elevator and you'll have this happen. So once we get this corn out and I get that chain back on, we should be back in business. Okay, I got the gear. There's a key there. So I got to line this gear up to that key. Right there. Okay. So we got the holes lined up. I've got a new pin to put in. Put that in there. like that. Okay, got that in there. Now I need to put a cotter pin on the other side of it. Okay, I got the chain put on. You can see it right there. Okay, Lisa's putting corn up in the elevator into the corn crib. This is our first wagon. We haven't used this corn crib in a while. It's about time we use it. Let's see how we're looking inside the crib. Just got about half the wagon unloaded. Going good. I gotta go out there and keep on picking. Okay, I'm going to try to race this wagon here. Try to jump on the back here and show you the corn. See how full it is. Here we go. Oh wow, look at that. So we're about 3/4 of the way full. Right now she's getting into some low corn. Not real high yielding in this area, but it'll get better. Oh, let's see. I made it in. I am inside the wagon. I'll show you a little bit more on how this field looks from up here in the wagon. See that right there? There's a lot of grass and a lot of deer damage right in this area. Now, if you look over there, it looks a lot better. She's going to make a circle. She's going to go to the right here. We still got corn coming out, though. I'll probably just stay in this wagon here until she gets full, and I'll push the corn to the side so that we can get a full wagon. Here, I'll get a shot of the picker up front here. There we go. Sun's about to set, and I'm going to keep on picking till it gets dark. Thanks again for watching Just Making It. We'll see you on the next